Hello, welcome back to Falcon Blues TV, you filthy animals. So as you can see, I'm in the future here because I'm going to go back to show you a vlog of the Mersey ferry for that beautiful thing behind me. Yeah, boss that. So enjoy.
Albert Dock and Liverpool's two magnificent cathedrals. We should be calling at Seacombe Ferry Terminal on the Wirral side of the river. Seacombe is the gateway to New Brighton and offers the opportunity to walk along the coastal promenade to New Brighton, which is about 2.5 miles. From Saturday the 19th of July all the way to Sunday the 31st of August, you can travel to New Brighton by open top bus. The coastal breezer bus operates every day from Seacombe Ferry Terminal to New Brighton and back. It connects with ferry times, and what's more is that the service is free for all Mersey. You can see the church at the back and to the left of the Liver building, with a golden square rigger ship on its lantern top tower.
The modern 350-metre terminal on your right is Liverpool's cruise liner berth. Cruise lines, including Cunard, Norwegian Cruise Line, Costa Cruises, Celebrity, Disney, Princess and Viking Cruises, sail into the city year-round.
In all, 7 miles of docks and 23 miles of quays stretch along the Liverpool foreshore. In 1710, the Corporation of Liverpool started work on the world's first commercial wet dock, and by the end of the century, the city boasted a full dock system. Steam had revolutionised shipping, and this, combined with the Industrial Revolution and the opening up of the Americas, secured Liverpool's future as a trading city and
has been influenced by a diverse mix of races and nationalities, and this has produced a population characterised by its vitality, resilience and extreme sense of humour. The city is also home to the oldest black and Chinese communities in Britain.
The newest and best
Liverpool has financially prospered in trade with the British West Indies and the American colonies during the 18th century. A latecomer to the transatlantic trade of cheap material goods to Africa, enslaved Africans to the sugarcane plantations in the West Indies, and sugar, rum and tobacco home to England, Liverpool nevertheless came to dominate transatlantic slavery until its abolition in 1807. The growth of the United States of America provided Liverpool with growing volumes of trade, and new docks opened on the Mersey in quick succession during the 1800s. The city was described as the gateway to the British Empire and the door to the New World. A significant Irish presence has existed in the city for several centuries. In 1841, an estimated 49,000 Irish people lived in the city, and in the following years during the Great Famine, over 1.5 million people crossed the Irish Sea, many of whom then left for the United States of America and Canada, but many stayed, and their presence changed the character of the city forever. Up till the 19th century, Liverpudlians spoke in the same way as their Lancashire neighbours, but the impact of Irish migration to the city gave the city its unique accent. Today, an estimated 75% of Liverpool's population can trace their heritage to Ireland. You can find more information on this at the Museum of Liverpool. Between 1830 and 1930, over 9 million people left Liverpool by boat in search of a better life. Before steamships were introduced, these journeys were extremely hazardous. To sail to America would take 35 days, and the trip to Australia lasted from 10 to 17 weeks depending on wind and weather. The ships were crowded, and conditions encouraged the spread of diseases such as cholera. By the late 1800s, over 200 ships a week would leave Liverpool and travel all across the world. Liverpool then was the most important port outside London.
On the dock wall, you can see the Victorian hexagonal Salisbury Dock Clock Tower, designed by Jesse Hartley, who was responsible for much of Liverpool's dockland architecture, including the Royal Albert Dock. The clock's chief use was to check the ship's chronometer as the vessel left port, and was affectionately known as the docker's clock. It has 6 faces that can be seen from all points of the compass. The only other one of its kind is in Russia. This is also the original site of the entrance to the Leeds-Liverpool Canal from the river. Although now the pierhead extension is finished, the canal extends through to the Royal Albert Dock. We now see the massive red brick building, which is the Stanley Tobacco Warehouse. When built in 1900, it was the world's biggest bonded warehouse, large enough to fit St George's Hall inside. It was built using 27 million bricks, specifically for storing tobacco cargoes until duty was paid, and it is still the largest brick-built building in the world. The next dock downriver is the Nelson Dock, and then we have the Bramley Moor Dock. The impressive new football stadium that you can see is built over the filled-in dock and is the new home of Everton Football Club, replacing Goodison Park, the club's home since 1892. It took over 4 years to build at a cost of over £800 million. The Bramley Moor Dock, opened in 1848, was also designed by Jesse Hartley and primarily used as a coal dock. The dock was in use for 140 years, but as coal-fired steamships fell out of use and the coal mines in South Lancashire closed, demand for coal disappeared, and Bramley Moor Dock was eventually closed in 1988.
The large wind turbines that you can see provide the power to the Royal Seaforth Dock, which is the prime container terminal for North America. Approximately 70% of the Northwest freight runs through Liverpool. Completed in 2016,
there you have it. There's your little vlog of the Mersey ferry going past Bramley Moor, so you can see the Dickinson Stadium. And it's only £7 to do. 13 for the return. The free advertising for the there, but I enjoyed it. You know, like a bit of history as well. But as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Up the fucking toffees. Colin Chong.